Hey Vapors, how are y'all doing today? Fine, I hope. Hope you're getting in lots of good vapes during your day or your night, whatever time it might be for you. I just wanted to make a kind of a short video, a few minutes long. Uh, it's just on about comments and the vaping community in general. I've had a few people make, not a lot, but a few people make some comments on some videos that I've made, and I just wanted to I just wanted to reply video in video to those. Uh, I did reply on a couple of them, by typing in the comment section. But for instance, I had someone on one of the videos I made. They said in a couple of about two sentences or so in a phrase that they said, "Terrible video. You go on about where I got this particular product. You go on about where you got this product, and blah 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 blah. You sound like somebody's drunk uncle on Thanksgiving Day." And I replied back to him, and I said, "Hey, well, I didn't force you to watch the video. I didn't force you to skip any ads like a lot of YouTube channels have the advertising or whatever. And also, I didn't charge you. I didn't charge you for watching the video." And apparently, from what you said, I commented that apparently you had a bad experience with an uncle at some point. And I said, life is short, try to make the best of it. And, I thought about it for a little bit before I replied to it. And I try not to reply to like negative comments and all, because it just feeds the fire or whatever. But then I got to thinking about it, and this is not only in the vaping community, but it's like all over, and people just it's like they can't help themselves but to just try to project the most negativity that they can, within a comment or what have you. And a lot of times, some people are being, nasty or whatever, for whatever, and the person makes the comment about it, and, and it's probably a justified reason. But there are a lot of people, and I will say in the vaping community, that put out, some type of instructional video on the vaping devices and techniques, and what have you. And really, when someone is taking their time or making their time to create something that they are hoping that may or will help someone, somewhere down the road, down the line, that on a whatever the subject matter, even if it's not vaping, if it's about something else, they're trying to put information out there that could help somebody. It's a positive thing. And there's so much negativity that goes on today, in all aspects of our lives. Some people, different people, like they say, different strokes for different folks. And, I know I don't produce the most professional quality videos by any means. There are people, I guess, that probably admire what I do. There's people that don't. There are people that admire some of these other more popular vaping celebrities. You know, the videos that they produce, and they're very nice and well quality, well done with a better camera or whatever. I'm using the equipment that I have, which is an old, several years old smartphone with a camera. The focus feature on it doesn't always work as well as what I would like it to work. I use a makeshift kind of studio setting thing that I do from a over-the-top point of view, bird's eye view point of view. You know, and I just do that with a few little things that I kind of rig together, you know, to make the video. And where the negative comments don't necessarily really hurt me or you know, whatever, but more than it being personal, you know, for the person to kind of be making that very negative comment on a post, I find it that it's very very telling, very enlightening to a person's mentality that they may have. And like I said, the world, we don't need more negativity in our environment. It's going to happen. You know, the haters are going to hate regardless. You know, you can give people exactly what they want, how they want it, when they want it, you know, whatever, and they will. There are some people that will still, regardless, no matter what, have something negative to say about it. And gee, you know, if you know someone like that, tell them to get a life. You know, life is too short to be criticizing and downing people, especially people that are trying to create and project positive energy into the community, into the world, or whatever. We vapors, you know, vaping in the 2 years or a little over 2 years that I've been vaping, the industry, the amount of people, it's drastically changed. The technology has become much better. There are a lot more people. It's more popular now. It's more, well, it's better known, you know, what vaping is. I work at or have worked at a few vape shops, and I enjoy, you know, introducing that new person that walks through the door that wants to quit smoking cigarettes, analogs, whatever. Get off the cigarettes. Stop supporting that industry. That industry that also feeds a profit to the medical industry for treating, not curing, but treating an illness. You know, the illness is caused by smoking. So I enjoy the positive aspect of that, and meeting new people, talking to new people, you know, throughout the day. Repeat customers, you know, it's great. So, you know, I don't want to go rant on, you know, and go off on all the negativity or whatever, because we all know that there's a lot of negative energy floating around, and we are susceptible to it, you know, daily. But I just wanted to make a few comments about it. You know, the vaping industry, what we have is it's a good thing. It's a positive thing. So I would, you know, it would be nice. It would make me more happy. You know, I could even be more positive when I observe more positive things being done and said within the community and the industry. That's what we need. And I want to make a shout out to, I don't know if anyone or everybody's familiar, but I want to make a shout out to Robert Greene. Robert Greene, he's not on YouTube, but he makes a lot of, usually does a daily video on some of the vaping groups. He'll post them on the vaping groups. He has a lot of good things to say, a lot of positive stuff to say, and usually, regardless of what he's talking about, he interjects a lot of truth, and I would go as far as to say wisdom into what he says, the things that he has to say. He himself, he works at a vape shop, and he's into the vape community and all. So and he's very humorous. He interjects a lot of humor into his videos, which I think is very enjoyable. So I want to say that I really I enjoy all of the comments, positive or negative, because with each comment, regardless, as I said, of being positive or negative, it gives me food for thought. I prefer, if it's a negative comment, to be constructive, a constructive criticism. Give me something that I can apply and learn from. I had someone make a comment that said, hey, I know a simpler way, I know a better way than what you showed, what you did on your video. And I made a comment, a reply back to them, and I said, well, hey, make a video and give me the link or whatever to it so I can go watch it, let me critique it or whatever, and hey, maybe I can learn something from it. I'd appreciate that. And then they replied back and they said, well, if I had the equipment that you did, I'd make a video that was more simple. Well, cool. Do it. All you need, most everybody now has a cell phone that has a video camera on it, that will do video recordings. So, use that creativity, people, that you have out there. Use it constructively. Don't continually try to tear people and things and ideas down, especially if those things and those people are meant or are trying to project a positive energy into the environment, into our world, our dimension, whatever you want to call it. That's not helping anybody's cause. Be positive. Let's work to make things better for ourselves and each other, and not worse. That's all I wanted to say. And thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support and everything, and the subscribers I have on my channel. And like I said, I didn't mean to rant on or whatever, but a few of the comments that I've had, I was thinking about them, and I was just compelled to make a video, this video that I'm making. And I just wanted to make a few comments. I'm trying not to rant or whatever, but let's be thankful and have gratitude for what we have as far as our vaping and the vaping community. Let's build it up to something, or keep it, positive and helpful, and less harmful. Let's get off the analogs. Let's help people get off the analogs. Not to ram it down their throat or anything, but if you're given the opportunity to help someone that could possibly not be aware or knowledgeable of vaping, if there's a subtle way, or if they're open to a discussion about vaping or whatever, hey, let's help them out, especially if they're a smoker. So anyway, that's about all I have to say. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate the views and all on the videos. I try to make and I will try to make better quality videos. I'm kind of limited to what I can do with the equipment that I have, but hey, that's what life's about, isn't it? Just making good things happen with what you have. So anyway, y'all vape on and vape strong. Y'all take care.